Hello, welcome to the channel, and today we're going to carry on with our Vulcan build. I think we're number 6, if I remember rightly now. So let's get to it. Okay, so here we are, we're back on the Vulcan build. So I've just got me bits and pieces together here. Various bits and bobs there that are going to be useful as the time comes, and you know, keep them all together, because anybody that knows me will tell you I am dreadful for losing stuff. I mean, I could literally no, that would be a stupid statement. I was going to say I could literally lose my own hands, but obviously that's not a possibility. Unless, of course, one got chopped off and I had to take it to the hospital, and then I guess, yes, I could. But I'm wandering off again. I'm wandering off in the realms of fantasy. So, or maybe not. No, let's not go there. Yes, so we're looking at this build now where we got to before, and I've assembled the seats. They were very easy to do. I've got rid of all the nubs and that on there, and we are going to attach them now. So let me just move all this out the way. Let's get to it. Right, and let's just make sure, where's my center this time? We're about here, so that's where I want to be. Right, so the middle one is the funny kind of one that sits there. Okay, and these literally just sit on the top there, like so. I guess, are they swivel chairs maybe? Now I think, if I remember correctly, this is the hatch that you hear about. I could be wrong, but and I am just making an educated guess, but this is the crew hatch that when things go tits up, they all have to jump through this hatch, and they have to go out in like a ball. They have to close themselves up into a tiny ball, and then just throw themselves out, because obviously they have to beware of the you know, the flow of the air that's coming underneath the body of the aircraft, and you've got them huge jets as well. They're going to be really noisy, so yeah, that's the way they do it. I know that bit's true because I've read the Vulcan 656, is it, the story of the there we go, just a little bit on there, leave that. Yeah, I don't know why I bothered with you know, painting the cockpit and everything, because not a soul will see it. I guess if you put a tiny little mirror up the crew hatch, you could probably see inside, but you're not going to see a great deal. And then maybe should have put this one goes on next, and it sits in there like so. May need the tweezers to pop this one on. Let me get it. I've got a decent pair. Don't want to. It's a bit messy, but let me see which is going to be the best way for me to do this. Right, can I? Okay, I see there's little notches there, but the legs are bent slightly. Alright, just give me a second while I... There we go, we've got those in. Perhaps would have been better off putting the middle one on first. So let me just get... Right, so I'm going to just get that on. I haven't glued that the third leg that's bent slightly, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to wait for them other legs to get stable so that I can put a little bit of pressure on that leg just to pop it in that gap there. If I try and do it now, the seat's just going to come away. They need a little bit more tet on them. Problem is my bowl's nearly empty, so there we go. I'm just going to see now if I can right, it's in. And they are all on, the exception of that one at the end's got a little bit of a twist on it. They do need, I'm just going to give them a light spray with some khaki paint just to purely just to, you know, just to do it basically. There's just so that it's not untidy if ever it falls apart and somebody sees inside. I'll say, well, the top of the seats ain't been painted. That's where I just removed the nubs. And then, if I remember rightly, that one goes on just there like that, and creates a come on. The tolerances are so tight on these kits that just by spraying, by priming it and putting your paint on, you make the plastic that little bit thicker. And it's I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do this. I may need to just sand. Yeah, that's going to be the best option here, I think. Hold on, we're in. And then just like that, it drops in. Excellent. Just check I've got that the right way. Yep, leaning forward, spot on. And I'm just going to try and run a bead down there. There we go. Excellent. So there we go. There's our cockpit. More observant of you will notice the ladder is not there. That's because the ladder met with a rather unfortunate end. I was removing the paint from it. I got distracted, left it in a bit too long. I came back. I managed to take it out, but all the plastic had gone a bit soft. Because I was in a hurry to do it, I used something that would do it quickly, rather than just something that would have taken a bit longer. But there you go. So there is no ladder. I could make one, I suppose, but I think considering it as considering you can't see it, I'm just going to leave it. Right, so that's on there like that, and then we come over here and we've put the nose together, which we've done. I believe we've done that in the last episode. So there's our nose together, and now it's a matter of sorting the weight out, which I have done a separate video on this as well, so you're going to see it done here. Right, so for the nose weight, I'm going to be using some Gorilla Glue, white Gorilla Glue, and liquid gravity. Any PVA will do for this, but it's just I've got this is what I use, and that's that. You'll also need a set of scales unless you're very good at estimating weights, or guesstimating, as they say. Let me just set that to 0. Well, no, actually, let me put that on and set it to 0. There we go. Let me just make sure I've got grams set. No, that's milliliters, sorry. Grams, there we go. Right. So let's set that again. Right. Grams. Okay. Right, couple of words here on other glues. Be very careful what you use. Don't use the 2K stuff, stuff like this, epoxy. It can eat through the nose, not straight away. You'll think, wow, that's done an amazing job, and I'm not saying it's the same for all of them, but many of them will slowly eat their way through the plastic or make it go soft, and it'll be all mushy over the and that doesn't look good. I'm also told you should be careful of fillers, using fillers in this way, certain fillers. I don't know nothing about that myself, but I just thought I'd mention it because some people have said this. So for me, it's just I always use this. Now it's a bit of it says liquid gravity, and you'll see straight away that it's not liquid at all. It's like it's like grit, like shot grit, tiny little weights. It is very good though. So what I shall do is, the instructions recommend 40 grams. So what I should do first of all is, if you can't stand it up like that, or you think it's going to keep falling, use a bit of blue tack and stick it on, and pour it in that way. So to begin with, I'm going to pour a little bit in the bottom, bit of white glue, just to have something as a little barrier to that front in case the front ever cracks or anything. It shouldn't do, but just to stop it rattling about. There we go. There's a bit in the bottom, and then what did I say, 40 grams, and then pour this in. Oh, 40 grams is quite a lot, seems quite a lot. And we're going, we're still going, we're still going, we're still going. It is a lot. That is a lot. 7, 8, 40. There, I've gone 41. You can see. Then this is not. This is quite expensive. When I first bought it, I thought, well, it's only 240 grams of weight there. That's not going to do a lot. But I've had this a long time now. I've a good 2 or 3 years, I think, because most kits don't require that much. That's a lot of weight. But then the Vulcan is a big kit. So now what I'm going to do is just seal it off at the top. And then you've got the boring bit, because basically you've just got to wait for that to settle and dry. You can't do nothing more with that now, I'm afraid, until that's dry. Once that's dry, we will be able to carry on. Just give me a second. We'll be able to carry on with the build. So I think that is a really quick one today. It's a very, very quick one. So right, there we go, we're okay. So I'm going to leave that there. And let that dry. So no, there's nothing else I can do now. I will wait until that's ready, and then we'll get the all the rest of it assembled together, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching, and see you all soon. Bye for now.